Alright, we should be live, and we're going to be doing a color base from scratch track today, and all we got here is just a couple of patterns and some sounds I made. So we just have that, it's really nothing, and then we have this, that's kind of loud. That one kind of is meh. That one's a little bit better. And then got these. That was pitched down. Same kind of deal. And then this one too. So I don't really know where I'm going to go with this or how it's going to go. I was just kind of messing around with some sounds while I was thinking of what to do here. And that's what I came up with. So we have this little pluck here. And I actually deleted the other serum patch that I had, I think. Let me see. Oh, I don't know where this is. I could have swore I just saved it like a minute ago. Wait, what did I call it? Oh, it should be here then. Oh, there it is. Cool. User Screech. It's just FM. I really like the way that sounds though. Hang on, let me make sure I can see the comments here before I get carried away. If there are any. Hey, what's going on? Awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to be working on stuff. I'm not really sure where this is going to go. Not going to be like anything crazy. It's just day one. So here we go. Just wondering if you have any tips on how to produce color base. Yeah, we're going to be doing that from scratch today. So I'm going to be pretty much sharing everything I know so far. Yeah. So first thing would be to set the BPM to 150 because that's typically what color base is at. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. 140 is fine enough. But typically 150, and then load a bunch of serums. And then after that, we're going to be messing around with some convolution stuff. And this is actually like Resonator from Nasco. I think it's just available from his Patreon. Maybe he has some other way of getting it. But this basically colorizes everything. If I turn this off, I hope everyone can see that. I think so. Well, it's kind of hard to... I promise it makes a difference. But yeah, this thing's awesome. I love using this. And then we have a patcher that's off. It was just vocoding. Oh, this isn't the same sound. That's why. Yeah, there we go. So if I return that off, and then... Yeah, it really adds like a nice colory thing to it. But anyway. Thanks. So what we're going to do here is just kind of, I guess, start with an intro. It's kind of based on what I was polling for in my channel. I was trying to figure out what people start with the most, and it seems like 50-50. Well, maybe it was a little different, but a lot of people start with the drop and a lot of people start with the intro. I think I'm more of the intro kind of person. So I think it was actually more skewed towards drops. More people start with drops than intros, but yeah. Let me actually change this. So we're going to be doing this in F because F's a good key for bass. It has to do with a lot of the frequencies and how they sit in and stuff. I should probably make a video about that. But yeah, so I basically just go up here and then we go snap to scale. I want to use F minor. It's really, really helpful tool. It like makes it impossible to, it just makes things a lot simpler. So one other benefit of that is that you can actually see the notes in the scale. So if you wanted to go like a specific progression, you could do, are there any good free Resonator or other plugins? Free ones? I know Patcher technically has a Resonator in it. But let me finish this point here. So you start on the 1 right there. This is F, right? So you go, that's like, you skip that. That's 2, 3, then you have the 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and then 8, just back to 1. So it's pretty cool. Like, you just use the ones that aren't darked out, and it's instant. It doesn't matter if it's like a black note or white note, whatever. Or, I guess, sharp note, if you want to use the actual terminology. But, yeah, let me see the patcher thing here. I think if you go into patcher, and then you go over to the presets, and then you click on right here, resonator, brings up this little nice basic resonator, and we load up a serum, for example, and we just run, I don't know, a saw wave through it. What insert was that on? Completely lost that. Oops. Let's just load another one. Patcher, presets, resonator. It was over here. Yeah, this is like really hard to look at. There we go. So now it's silent. I don't understand. What did I do wrong? This is connected. But yeah, normally this would do resonator stuff. Unless I don't have this set up properly. Well, that's the dry signal. But why is the wet signal not doing anything? Not sure why this isn't working, but I have used this before, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it was a different thing. But yeah, that would be normally a resonator. Another one that I like to use a lot is the kilohertz resonator. As you can tell, I probably don't use that as much. The other one for patcher. So this is the like F. And then I go... It's probably a bad example for the sound. Oops. Turn this up a bit. Maybe distort it. Press it. You can hear that one doing something. That's off. It's on. And then I guess that's maybe just the dry and wet thing. But that's resonating it right there. Square wave. Saw wave. Turn this up. And that's a really nice sound right there. Well, if you do some more processing. But anyway, so that's basically it. And then there's convolution too. So you could actually do pretty much the same thing as like what Chroma would do. This plugin right here. So if you run that same signal through that. Wait, let me actually make it the right key. It's really interesting how this thing works, but it's like... Well, it doesn't give you the exact same kind of tinge, but same color bassy sound. So those are another set of plugins that I like to use. Let's see. Convolution would be... Kilohertz Convolver is pretty good, or... Fruity Convolver. Where is that? I usually just type everything in. Right there. If you have FL Studio, this one's included. So yeah, we're going to be messing with all that stuff. As far as this goes, though, don't really like this sound too much. Let me put this pluck here. It's like that weird... It's like a weird high-end thing going on. It's probably because of all the compression and stuff. Yeah. Well, that was saturation, but... Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Working on color base from scratch. Have no idea where I'm going to go with this, but it's going to be interesting. Trust the process. So I guess we just start off with like a basic baseline. Let's start on like the, so this is the 1, 2, 3. It's pretty good to start on, or maybe the 5. Thank you. I'm trying them out now. Oh, you already have all those plugins? That's awesome. Never seen... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to really get towards, like, some kind of... Not really, like, Sharksy... Well, the textures. Yeah, Sharksy textures, but, like, mixed with, like a AU5E sound design kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but... Color Base, my beloved. I did not realize how popular Color Base was. It's crazy. Like, I put out the last stream back in December, and... That one got like 1,000, like who gets 1,000 views on their first stream? That doesn't happen. Anyway. So we have the 3. I probably should just do this like more times. Try layering pads on top of your bass stabs. On top of a line, yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea. Dun, 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 dun. Sure. I don't want to overthink this. I think that's one of the things that keeps me from making stuff more often is like overthinking what I'm actually doing. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people do that too, actually. If you want to bring more of a cure route, try some vocoded sine plucks. Oh, maybe I should just make this, like instead of a bass, maybe I should make it like a thing like that. With like a bunch of reverb on it. I need to make a new insert. Let's do this. Then... Oh, sorry if I'm not going like super slow, but this part's pretty boring, I think. Oops. And then you just pitch that up, I guess. Close enough. Let's change this to like a... something else. Cathedral? Pitch map? I don't really like pitch map that much, to be honest with you. I used to try to use it, but... It just leaves you with a very lackluster kind of sound, in my opinion. Also, yeah, color base, at least in the underground community, is huge. It's kind of unfortunate it's not more mainstream. Yeah, I mean, it's not like going to be drum and bass, I think, because it was like... I don't know if you count Chime starting it as starting color base, but I feel like back when he was like December, back in those days, that's kind of like where I think color base kind of started, and then it kind of grew into this thing. But it really just takes one person to kind of just do something different, I guess, huh? Chroma is like the best. I love that plugin. Also, there's a lot of people here already. Oh my gosh. For textural sounds, yeah, pitch map could be really good for that. Like for just pitching things that don't maybe like have enough of a tonality to them, I think pitch map's really good for that. But like for bass design or anything, well, anything else really, I don't think pitch map is really that great. Maybe like for vocals, because that's I think the original intention of it anyway. I gotta stop talking and actually make something. Say one's better than the other. Yeah, they do different things. You're right. And then I could have like a low bass going in here. I think I have Easy Reese. I should probably just give these samples away. Like I've been trying to make a sample pack for a minute now, and I think, well, number one, doing YouTube is not like, it's not that simple. Like it's simple, but it's not easy because there's a lot of things you need to overcome. Like personally, I think putting yourself out there is really, really difficult, especially when you're not really as confident in some of your abilities as you probably should be. I don't know, but like that's, yeah, it's a thing. Start on the 3 here. And then, so we let the ARP go, and then it goes, I guess. It would need to start there. This is also way too loud. No. Is this still? Yeah. The 7, 6, 1. 6, 1 does work a lot. Maybe go up here. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I was still recording there. So I want to make this pluck a little bit less awful. Okay, let's see. It really just takes like one idea to like spark something and then it'll work, but that's yet to be seen. Start on the 1. It does sound more normal. No. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, let's do this the entire way. Wait, start there. Nope, there. And then you go here, and then let's just merge these. Nope, that's not an automation clip. Merge selected. And then you kind of just do that, right? It kind of bothers me that this isn't on. Hang on. Why? There we go. Let's just do that, and then... Yeah, this is not on the grid at all. What's going on here? Let me just add an intro. Let me record this. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, and then let's blur it. Put that here. Turn that down. Might need some reverb or something, I don't know. Or just completely filter it. You take a sample of trickling water effects, put it through color-based plugin like Chroma, you get some really nice textures. I think I have... Do I have a Discord server? I actually just made one, but I haven't set anything up yet. So there's like no bots or anything. So like, technically I do, but yeah. But yeah, I think some Foley samples would be a good idea here. I wish Chroma would add an effect like 10K instead of 4K. I think they did that on purpose though, because like if you affect the higher frequencies too much, it kind of sounds weird, you know? I asked Nasco about it, but he said they are considering updating it. Huh. Yeah, I really hope this thing... Oh, by the way, let me talk about Chroma for a second. Oh my god. Let me just take... Okay, screw this. Let me go over here. And like, get... One of my sounds. Basses. Oh, good samples. Well, no. Yeah, there we go. Let's normalize that. And then let's throw a chroma here. Send the invite. I will, as soon as I actually have everything sent up. I don't know what key this is in. But yeah, so we have this chroma loaded here, right? And then, watch it not do that. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, as you can see, yeah, the insert's completely blank. Like, right? And then I throw, like, it doesn't really matter what I do to this. Like, I can do processing. Let's make it bridged. That used to work. Well, that sounds really nice. But, yeah, this completely breaks the entire insert. So, like, if I put an OTT after this and, like, blast it, nothing happens. But if I put that here, let me not do that. Yeah. Everything before the chroma works, but everything after it is broken. I don't know why, or if this is just me. Like, if I put the soothe here, you can see visually that nothing triggers at all. It's like the weirdest thing in the world. I don't understand it. But if I put it here, then it cuts out all that resonant stuff. Oh. Alright. So yeah, I don't know why Chroma does this, but it's pretty interesting. Really like the way it sounds though. But yeah, I don't know if this is just me that has this problem or if anyone else has experienced anything similar, but yeah, it's really weird. And if I go to like here, fast idle, that should always be on. time offset, allow FL Studio to... I don't see anything that would trigger that to fix it. That's so weird. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why this has happened. Like, this is a real version of FL Studio. There's nothing weird going on there. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyway. Rant over. It seems like no one else has had that issue except for me. And it's like, it didn't always happen. It was only like, I don't know if it was an update or I did something or what. I have no idea. Anyway. In the processing tab. Yeah. Turn the input to nothing instead of 1. Oh, output. Let's see. Did that actually fix anything? Let's see. If it's that simple, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where is the base I was using? This one. No way it's that simple. Dude. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Oh my god. What? Why? Why? Wait, that's the wrong thing. But why does that break it? I don't understand. Whatever. Thank you. That was great. Let's throw like some percussion in here. I don't think that's the right BPM. It's close enough. Probably. Nope. No, it is not. Fine, I'll do this myself. Vocodex any good for color bass? I've heard people say it's good, but you don't know. Yeah, so I love using Vocodex. I keep getting distracted from the track. I guess the track doesn't really matter because I think the advice is more important. Using Vocodex is really cool. I like using that like a lot. It's pretty easy to set up. The Vocodex is Godwin. Yeah, exactly. Vocodex is really good if it's not like overpowering, because you can kind of tell once you've heard it enough that something is vocoded. So, but yeah, it's really easy to set this up. All you have to do is make the modulator. I think I might have this backwards. It's really easy to get this backwards. So I want to just set this up real quick. I guess I could just use this. So I should have a bass here actually somewhere. Layer bass 2. What's that? Well, that doesn't help. What is that? There we go. Quarter zone. Yeah, exactly. Here. So we have Vocodex on this one. So now it sounds like that. This was on insert 20, whatever. And then we put a set of chords. Let's make some chords real quick with Serum. Let's just... Doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Then we put that one on like 44. No, 46. And then you make a chord. Let's do this. Let's just do regular minor chord or whatever. And then we throw the bass on here, a Nefrid pattern. And it's gone. Where did it go? Pattern 2? Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. And then now you have that. Sounds terrible, right? Let's actually pitch that up a little bit. Welcome, Phazon. So you have that, and then you have this. So we're gonna route. I always get this backwards, but let's see. Route to this track only. Then you have the carrier there. Maybe that's right. I don't remember. It's either this or the other way around, where you basically have the vocoder on. It should be on the chords, shouldn't it? I don't know. It's one or the other. But yeah, you basically route this into there, and then the vocoder goes here, and then you just have the modulator switched. Then you'll have that kind of weird sound. Yeah, like I said, I always get this backwards, but that's the basic idea. Switch that. Yeah, that doesn't play anything now, so that means it's actually working. That sounds awful. Oh my god. This would need a lot of work. Oh, there we go. That actually sounds a little better. Why is it still playing? Shouldn't be playing. Yeah. But that's the idea. Then you just have those two playing against each other, and then it makes a cooler sound. Shouldn't be playing. Yeah. Where's the bass? Oh, did I delete it by accident? Sure did. Oh, it's on. Oh, that's awkward. Let's do that. That's not it. That? I think I deleted it. This is basically how every project looks. It's just like a million serums here. And, yeah. Let's go Easy Reese. Where is it? No. There we go. Dude, I swear. Okay, now you make this a C. What note was that before? There it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to do percussion. That's right. No one distract me. It's okay. I don't actually care. Drums, claps. filter that. Maybe a snare. Your mixer template's confusing. Yeah, it could be. This is just drums over here, and then this is everything else, and then this would be like buses, basically. Except for that. That's a sidechain. Let's make that shorter. So we're going like that. Nope. Am I losing my mind? What's going on here? I guess because it's 150, I'm not really used to it. Ah! What is going on? Why is it not syncopated? Release new music one day. Oh. Why is it so fast? I really don't like that. Maybe it's better faster. Maybe a kick. Something is wrong, very wrong. Let me just syncopate that or quantize whatever. Then let's just make this. Putting stuff wherever. Oh, wherever. Oh. Yeah, I do that. This needs to be fixed. That's the problem right there. I knew something was off. That's too fast. There we go. Oh my gosh, that sounds so much better. It's like 300 Ableton tracks. I really want to use Ableton so bad. Especially because of like Max for Live stuff. I think FL just really loses when it comes to that. But as far as like everything else goes, I don't know. It's a toss-up for me. Let's throw some delay on here. This could be a little bit more interesting, I think. It would be not bad with some vocals on top of this, I think, like ambient vocals. What Max for Live devices would I use? I don't know, I just think the fact that they have them and we don't is the problem. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have an option to have... Like, if you want to make a plugin, you have to use Patcher or actually make a plugin, which I want to learn how to do that too, but that's a whole different thing. I just think there's a lot of functionality. At least maybe I'm not understanding what Max for Live is properly. That's another possibility as well. I have no idea. But it just seems like you can just make a whole bunch of really cool stuff And FL just can't do that. Unless you use Patcher. Which Patcher's not had an update for a while, so yeah. Oh, let me run this through a color-based thing. Plug data. Huh. I gotta look into that. Let me run a disperser through it. Run it through a disperser, I mean. And then chroma. But like, why does it load up defaulted to the output as 1? I didn't do that, unless I did, but I don't think I did. Let's add that to the plugin database again. Oh wait, no, make editor thumbnail. That's what I needed to do. So now it should save it as this. Yeah. And I can still use stuff. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna put infiltrator. Actually, no. Yeah, I guess I accidentally did that at some point. I want to just record some sounds like this real quick. That's not the right note. F. Let me put the drive on. Nope. Actually, let's try not that. Wrong direction. Yeah, but now we lose all the bass. Put that back in. I love Infiltrator, it's so cool. This could be like a cool layer or something. That's my idea here. Yeah, okay. Just want to collect all the sounds and okay. It's a high possibility that we come back to the stream next time and this is entirely different because I have no idea what's going on here. We need to go back down. Well, Color Base has a lot of bells in it, right? Let's make a bell sound. Let's clone that and take the delay off. Oh, you know what? It's not an envelope, it's an LFO. And then just put it on envelope. There we go. Make that faster. Too fast. Doesn't really have that metallic sound to it yet. There we go. Nope. Noise. Some kind of noise in here. I thought that would be like somewhat metallic. Probably not what I need to be doing anyway. Yeah, I think this is fine actually. Let's just keep that, pitch it up. It's different, right? Let's see. Not really. Needs more of like a slight metallic. I don't want to FM it or anything. Let's try this. Let's see. FM from B. Let's turn that off. See if there's any cool sounds we can get out of this. Probably not like that. Oh, I hate that I don't have this on. Resets instead. Reset. Now. Does nothing. Okay. Let's define. Sounds weird. It's interesting. Up a third. What if it was another sine wave? No, it's stupid. Take shapes, go here, there, turn that back on. It's not belly enough for me. I know I could do this really easy in Harmor. Default. Pluck. Distort. Compress. I guess that's kind of all right. Alright, so what does it sound like again? So instead of this, let's do that here. Turn that down. Still not plucky enough. Oh, you know what? Let's do this with a envelope here. Filter 1 frequency. Wait. Edit articulator? I do not use Harmor enough, clearly. Reset. No. Edit articulator. Why is it not doing it? Oh, it is. need this snap. There we go. Armor is awesome. Da, da, da. I just got an idea. Screw that. Right here would be different. Make unique and merge those. So instead of da, it goes da, 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 da. What? No. You know when something sounds good in your head and it just like doesn't exist in real life? I'm gonna change the pluts around. Oh, you know what's cool too is doing something like this with the filtering, just for intro's sake. Like you could actually just expand this or move this entire. Oh, actually, let's do a bandpass. Just one singular bandpass. Then we can just move that. I feel like I heard this effect back in a track from AU5 like in 2014. I've been trying to perfect it ever since. Let's do an automation clip here. That pluck would sound good over there. Oops. Then maybe you bring it in. Oh, it stops. It would need to go all the way. It's kind of a long intro. I feel like people always skip these. Maybe that's why everyone starts with the drop, because no one listens to the intro anyway. Then you have a bell. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then it would stop. And then you transition to the next part. And then something happens over here. It's usually like some kind of, either you can go to like 2 routes, I think. I'm trying to start an intro for 2 days and I've come up with nothing. Oh man, tell me about it. It's usually like that for the drop for me. Actually, I think we're going to be pausing this here since we're at a stopping point, you know, splitting from this part to that part. I don't really know what else I can do here, honestly. So I'm going to show a different project. No, not that one. I hope YouTube doesn't nuke this video if I show this. It might. I'm going to do it anyway. I'll just edit it out. So, where is it? Here. Cooked on God. I have a brand new computer and this thing still takes forever to load. All I have is the intro, by the way. That's why I'm loading it. I have no idea where I'm going to go. I have to do sound design. That's the thing. Here we go.
I've been trying to roll like a stone onto your island, but everywhere I go, only echoes in the silence. You don't even know, you don't need to show your diamonds. Where the fuck are you? Always leave me in the blindness. But I know it's not over. Through the static, I can feel you getting closer. Send a flame to light the way. We are till your eyes. All that I feel is like a drop into the ocean. Lost between the waves, treading water, but I'm open. You might come around, fix the poison that was spoken. Shadows in the dark, need your light to break 'em open.
That's pretty much it. I really like the intro, though. And I think I had some ideas for the drop. Oh yeah, this is the funniest thing ever. I just used the chords from the Tri-Night sample pack, and it actually is the same key, so it kind of works out a little bit. But I'm not going to use that. It's just a placeholder. And then it would go like that. This is just the bass line. Something's happening. And then it would do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good-ish idea. I just need to clean it up, obviously. But yeah, I really like the intro, though. Especially, like, the sign art thing. It's, like, right here. It just works so well. Oh yeah, and the actual bass itself, like.
I've been trying to roll like a stone onto your island. But
Yeah, that sounds perfect. But yeah, that's one of them. And then I kind of just ripped these vocals with AI, which you can do now. You split it. And it's built right into FL Studio. Like, it's crazy how good this sounds.
you always leave me in the blindness. But I know it.
Like, that's crazy. But yeah. I think this video is going to get nuked for that. Because, like, the song straight up got deleted off of SoundCloud. And it was private. It's crazy. And then, what else did I work on? This one? I actually really like the vocals on this track too, but it has a different problem where I think the key makes it kind of difficult to work with because I want the vocals to sound a certain way, but like the key prevents it from being pitched and then having the bass line still make sense. You know what I mean? It's kind of awkward. It shouldn't be as big. I don't know if it's just me, but like I always do this when I have to wait for a project to load, as if that's going to make it load faster. There we go. All right.
I'm frozen, I see winters in the summer rays. Life is passing by and there's no more time to think it over. End is inching closer, reaching for my closer. Curve my bottle, keep composure. Like it when it doesn't go to plan. Head is on a swivel and I stay grounded like a beaver. Never take a breather. Hold another feature to tell them how it is.
Oh, I guess that's it. I thought I had more. Wait a minute. This is the wrong file. Oops. But yeah, I really like those vocals. They just need to be pitched. I think the bass line is a little awkward because of it. Because, like, you go down, I'll show it once this loads. And we've just come up in an hour, actually, so I'll be ending the stream shortly. But let's go through this first. Hello? See, I don't know. It's like moving the mouse made it work. I don't know, man. Anyway.
I'm frozen, I see winters in the summer rays. Life is passing by and there's no more time to think it over.
No, I messed this up. I was working on this and then now it's different. Oops.
Oh
Oh yeah. I gotta send a server invite. Let's do that. Everyone that wants to go on the Discord. Hang on. How do I even do this? Invite. Copy. Oh, you can't actually show? That's interesting. Let's just do that. And here and here. Let's just do that. Okay. Boom. That took forever. Okay. There's the Discord. Thank you guys for watching. This was a great stream. We're going to be doing some work off camera on this and come back with hopefully something more substantial. But yeah.